Hey boys and girls, I wanted to go over the adjective stuff that you did the first 2 weeks we were out. You started with adjectives as subject complements, and the biggest thing to remember about adjectives as subject complements is that it comes after a linking verb. So a regular descriptive adjective would say, that is a nice boy. Okay, so nice is describing boy. In a subject complement situation, you would say that boy is nice. And now nice is a subject complement because it comes after the word is, which is a linking verb. Now, we've talked about subject complements when we talked about sentences. We talked about them with nouns. So now it's just the same thing, except we're reminding ourselves that subject complements can be adjectives as well. This technically is not a new lesson. We've done this before. So you have to find the linking verb and then the adjective that comes after it. Okay, the next lessons are about comparing adjectives that compare. And regular adjectives that compare end with ER and EST, as the lessons told you. And the biggest thing for these is remembering that you might have to change the spelling a little bit. ER is added to words that compare two things. So Mrs. Donahue is shorter than Mrs. T. And then comparing three or more things, you might say Joshua is the tallest in our class because he is. And it's comparing Joshua to everybody else in the class. So again, the biggest thing for these lessons is remembering how to change the spelling. There are, excuse me, I'm scratching my eye here. There are some irregular adjectives that compare, and these are going to be words like bad and good. And so you have to think good, better, best. The lighting is terrible today. Bad, worse, and worst. Okay, so that was all you were looking for in that lesson. And again, it's comparing two things and comparing more than two things. Same thing with more and most. And then I did post a short video on the fewest, less, and least lessons. So if you had trouble with that, you can go back to that video. And then lastly, you had to do position of adjectives. So that's exactly what I just talked about with subject complement. You're deciding if the adjective is in fact a subject complement or if it is in fact before a noun. And then you had to write a sentence with the word, two sentences with the word heavy using each position. So I carried a heavy bag. Oops, sorry. Bag. Heavy is describing bag. That bag was heavy. So in this case, my adjective is before my noun. In this case, my adjective is after a linking verb. So it is describing bag, but it's after it, so it is a subject complement. And let me see. There we go. All right. Got it. Okay. If you have any specific questions about adjectives, please make sure you ask them. Up next, we'll be doing the review, and then we'll correct the review together like we always do, and then we will take the adjective test. I will probably scan it in and upload it. and then you can either print it out and take it and then send me a copy, or you can do your answers on a separate sheet of paper and send it to me. It'll be your choice how you want to do that. But likely this is not going to be one that you're going to do online. You have to, like I said, either print it or write your answers if you don't have the capabilities to print. All right, I'm going to post this and then I'm going to get ready for our Zoom meeting. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yay, I'm so excited.